If you've been trying to find different ways to differentiate for all the different levels of learners in your math class, this video is for you. If we don't already know each other, my name is Kathy Martin and I'm the creator of the Pre-Algebra Teachers Middle School Math Membership, your one-stop shop for everything you need to teach 6th, 7th, 8th grade and Algebra 1 math. My personal favorite way to differentiate for all the different levels of learners in my classroom is to use middle school math stations. Using stations to differentiate for all of the diverse learners is really one of the main reasons why I love using stations. It's effective, it's efficient, and students make huge progress. However, as much as we want to just start pulling students into these small groups, this can lead to huge disasters if we don't prep and train our students. So when we first introduce stations, I want you to remember that you want to put students into groups. Doesn't matter what grouping they are put in. You don't need to group them in abilities or anything like that, because everyone's going to be doing the same exact task, okay? So we have to get them to practice the task at hand, which allows you to answer questions about the task. It allows you to train your students with the expectations of how to be in a station, how to complete the assignment. And it really gives your students a chance to understand how to complete the assignment. After practicing one activity at a time, we can then introduce another activity, and then we can start building from there into moving into different stations. After practicing, lots and lots of practicing, then we can start to pull students in our own small group. And this is where the differentiation magic happens, because this is where you're able to dive deeper into concepts if you have struggling learners. This allows you to expand for your students who are more advanced. This allows you to really have a high level touch point to answer any questions of confusion, clarification for your students of whatever it is you might be teaching. And it makes a huge impact because, to work with a group of 5 to 7 students at a time is so much more effective than when you're teaching to your whole class of 20 to 30 kids, right? It feels often when we're doing our whole group, we can't maybe reach everyone, or maybe there's a fear of asking questions. So having this small group to differentiate is a huge, just overall game changer, because it allows you to really high level reach your students no matter where they are. So if you want more ideas on how to get started with stations, how to implement stations, what does this all look like? How do I run stations with 45-minute classes, with 90-minute classes? What are some ideas for stations? I have a free training that I want you to sign up for. All you have to do is use the link in the bio to sign up for our free stations training. There are lots of dates and times available so that it works in your schedule. But this training is jam-packed. I give you a ton of visuals step by step on how to make stations work for your classroom. See you at our next training.